Awesome. All right. I mean, we're sitting here. It's a beautiful day in Seattle. Is this your first time at Rough and Tumble?
It's my first time at Rough and Tumble, yes. I am really excited to be here. I've heard so much about it. I know we've had some watch parties here for the draft, so I'm just excited to get in there, have some good food and drinks, and really finally be here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the market has been waiting for women's hockey for a very long time. I can attest to that. This is a very passionate fan base. I mean, what has the reception been from you? I'm sure you knew some of that, but like, what has it been to actually be in market?
It's been amazing. So as soon as I touched down, I was like big smile on my face. I obviously saw the skyline and all that good stuff, but just driving into the city, I was really excited because I knew I felt like I was like entering a new chapter, obviously for myself, but obviously for the league and everything like that. So just really excited to be here. The people have been incredible. Obviously, like, we've had watch parties without really even the team wasn't even created yet, right? And we already have watch parties. So I think that says a lot about just the fan base and how everyone's really excited for us to be here. And it's certainly, the feeling is mutual.
And so you have a unique situation in which you got to see the league from its inception with a whole new franchise. And on the one hand, I'm sure that comes in handy. On the other, I don't know. I'm just going to ask, is 2 years enough to like really get a handle on everything? Do you think you got the ins and outs yet?
I don't think I could be 65 and still not say I figured things out because there's always more to learn. But it certainly has been good to have seen some of the things we did right in Boston, some of the things that we probably would have changed had we known, and some of those lessons learned. So I think it just gives a good background of some good things to bring into this role as to what to look for and things like that in terms of staff and players and how to operate. It's been good to have some established relationships in the league and just already kind of know the systems and how we operate and have that background.
And so now thinking about building a team, right? You get to take all of those armchair GM roles that fans like to have fun playing with, and you get to do it for real. I mean, that seems like it's super cool, and it could be like a lot, right? Yeah. So what was the process like? What were the things that you wanted to focus on? I know you mentioned lessons learned even early on in the league, but what did you lean into, I suppose, when trying to build an identity for Seattle?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me in the locker room was getting the leadership right. Obviously, we had Hillary to start and knew we could build a team, a brand, a market around her. Yeah. So for me, it was getting the leadership on the ice and in the locker room to be able to set the standard, and then just creating a good culture. And we had some early signings that I felt like were key pieces on the roster from a hockey point of view that we wanted to fill in kind of each of the positions. So felt good about that, and then obviously just started filling in everything from the expansion draft to the signing windows and the entry draft and everything. So feel good about where we're at, but it was a whirlwind of June.
I bet. And then thinking also as a general manager, you kind of help be the architect, but you're a few steps removed from what will actually happen on the ice. I mean, there's a coaching staff, and then of course they're the players themselves. So how did you go about that process? Was it like fitting people or finding people that you think would fit the vision best? Was it a little bit of that reciprocity of, hey, this is what they're coming in and let's see if that fits the mold? How did you approach that?
Yeah, I think, the first thing I think about is with Steve, right, my head coach hire, because to that end and with that question, he's going to, control what happens on the ice. And so what I was really looking for in that position is someone who I could collaborate with and who we could have open feedback, right? And I want to allow him to have his domain and have some his control over that, but just how we communicate, how he communicates with the team was something I was really looking for in a coach as a great communicator, and he is that, and he connects with people really, really well. It's obviously finding people that fit the vision, but I think just knowing that even if there are some friction points, that you're comfortable with those people, that you can work through that with them.
I want to talk facilities. So the Seattle Kraken obviously redid Key Arena. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything is pretty new for y'all coming in. And from conversations that we've had with some of their new leadership, new head coach, new GM, Ron Francis is still there, but it does seem like already there's been conversations back and forth. So, I mean, we don't have a schedule yet, so I won't put you on the spot completely yet. I won't put you on the spot there, but do you have a sense of how that's going to work? What are the opportunities for y'all to be able to have a space that truly is your own? Are there going to be opportunities to overlap with the Seattle Kraken, maybe when it comes to some community activations? Is everything on the table right now?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a really good partnership. It already has been an amazing partnership. We've done some events with Kraken Youth Hockey, so we're obviously in the same facilities, and so there's, you're just required to coordinate with them logistically, but I think just beyond that, it's a relationship business, and it's already been, a very two-way relationship, and they've been really amazing. So I haven't met everyone from the Kraken that I want to meet, but in person. But I'm just excited to really be in lockstep with them, because it's important for us as the two hockey teams to be in lockstep, just in terms of being aligned in the market.
Yes. And then let's come back to PWHL Seattle here. Super early, and I'll probably ask you this question a few times, so just so you've got it there. But I like playing the long game. What does success look like in season 1 at this moment, as we are before any games have been played or schedule announced? What does success look like?
So I will say a Walter Cup being hoisted in Seattle is certainly a success measure, but I think the other success measure that I have is just building a really good culture in a place where people are put in positions to help them succeed, and where they'll find the most success. So whether that's on the ice with the players, or in the staff with the organization. So just creating a culture where people feel valued and they feel like they have room to be their best selves at work. And if they're not, that they know that they can speak up and say, hey, like, help me out, right? Ask for help. So
awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm wishing you the best of luck.
Yeah, thank you so
we'll
much.
chat again.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sarah.